If I'm here making this video, then that means God is still in the blessing business. And if God is still in the blessing business, then that means business has got to be good. Hello, people. Hello, people. We got us a problem, Houston. Yes, sir. We got us a problem. But I would say I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet. But it might be short, but I don't know how sweet it's going to be. Boy, I am about to step on some toes and kick people in their shin. Well, since I'm here, let's go ahead and talk about it. So they got this thing going on with Lil P, not Lil P Diddy, but I guess Big P Diddy. Well, he got sons, so they Lil P Diddy's. I don't know. I'm gonna try not to sit there and make so many Diddy jokes, but we got a real serious matter going on, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of people that is in the process of trying to erase history. When I sit there and when I say try to erase history, a lot of people would say, "Oh, you're just talking about color." Well, yeah, I am talking about color because they had this place called Black Wall Street. You don't know nothing about it, go do you some research. If you sitting here and you listening to me and you're slow, stupid, or just dumb, it's a lot of things you might not understand I'm talking about because you might not have your intelligence level might not be that high. But I'm not trying to talk about nobody. But hey, a GED work too. So anyway, moving right along. But they have this thing of trying to erase history. Black Wall Street is one way that they try to erase history, but the Ku Klux Klan was a part of history too. But now that liking niggas is cool, now they want to sit there and try to erase history like they never did these things or had picnics and stuff like that. So this is just the comparison that I'm gonna use when it comes to talking about P Diddy. And yes, I'm gonna use Hugh Hefner because when he was alive, they tried to make idolize this man go so hard to where making your 18-year-old girls superstars. But you've been looking at this 18-year-old girl before she turned 18. Because if not, then you gonna tell me on her 18th birthday you just gonna sit there and start, hey, where did she come from? Hey, little mama, you know what I'm saying? So don't try to play with me with this and that. So and plus, Hugh Hefner got rich by people or men or people going to the Playboy Mansion. Now, when it was up to Bill Cosby, they tried to throw Bill Cosby under the bus of being at the Playboy Mansion. But the thing is, who all them other white people, who all them other white men that was there? I know you got a running list. Or did he have videos in cameras in his house like they had in Diddy house? I'm no, I'm just I'm we here on the same playing field of what they're telling the public. So, but if you can get it to where you have the public wanting to turn their back on P. Diddy music, an example like you done R. Kelly, man, you have hip hop, R&B, you have so many genres of music that will just be erased in history because they're black. Yes, because they're black. Oh, well, he was wrong in what he did to Cassie. Man, do you understand that this has been going on for so many years? Or do you not understand most of y'all grandmothers or great grandmothers started being a mother at the age of like 14. Don't get mad at me because I'll sit here and tell you the truth. But on some real stuff, I want you to sit here and pay attention of how they're trying to rewrite history. Because if they'll do it to Bill Cosby, man, it's the Jello pudding pop man. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, nobody's perfect. But if nobody's perfect, then why are you only trying to hit these black men in public like this? Oh, well, they're guilty, man. So it's not guilty if you don't get caught, or is it only guilty when a woman want to expose you and pull the rug over from over what you tried to sweep under the rug, but in reality, she made a choice to do these things because they make choices in order to sit there and lead a husband or they marriage, but then everybody say that the husband is supposed to be so forgiving and take her back and get remarried and all these other things. If that's what you want to do, that's up to you, but that's a whole lot of financial, emotional baggage to deal with because a person say at the same time that I'm not happy. But we're going through some things where people are trying to rewrite history, and y'all need to be paying attention. You need to be paying attention because you'll be given some evidence like a Cassie tape of what he did in the hotel, but at the same time, what did she do? Oh, it should never be to a point to where a man should do that to a woman. What did she do? Because you say he should never do that to a woman. So what's the reason you sitting here telling me that a woman should be able to pull a 357 and shoot this dude or shoot her husband in his back because he beat me? Okay. But if you're unhappy, you leave, not get the 357 and do what you did. I'm just trying to get everybody to sit here and start thinking on the same playing field because you got men having to sit there and take this bid for something that a woman will sit here and do, and history will be rewritten. But in actuality, she got away with murder. But this the same woman that hadn't been happy that cheats all the time. That sit there and bring STDs to the house. That sit there and her kids know other men to be uncles so and so while dad at work. So when they say, what did she do? Yeah, y'all need to take an account of what she do. Now back to trying to rewrite history with Mr. Diddy and Mr. Combs. Some of this stuff is gonna come out that they don't have a choice but to come out because of how the planets are sitting here and organized. There's certain stuff that's going on that you just gotta sit back and relax and just kind of look at it. But this is not your first time seeing this, and I don't want you to start thinking that this is your first time seeing it. This is the first time that they playing the cards on the table because of the characters that's playing in it, that's putting the cards on the table. But if they was having to put the cards on the table for Hugh Hefner, This ain't the first time you've seen this in your face with Diddy. This ain't the first. This is not Diddy is not the first one. So when you make these comments or you go and you make these statements about Diddy, I need you to sit down and understand Diddy is not the first one. And this is not the first time in history that it's going on. This is the first black man that they could sit there and say that he had this much power. But I think he didn't learn from Clyde. I think he didn't learn from somebody, or he didn't learn from different people of how to play this game and manipulate. And if OJ could write a book, I guess why did it can't? I'm putting this stuff out there because the men that get caught up in this kind of stuff, these are not the first ones, and y'all sit here and try to say that, oh, they're stupid. No, you giving a voice to a person that's really not a doggone victim. Is that woman a victim that sit there with Shannon Sharpe? Is she a victim? No. These are choices she made. But the accountability level for women is not the same for men. Oh, who hurt you? Huh. I don't care who hurt me. Because as you can see, I am not hurt. I'm smarter. But I want y'all to be just as smart and not be fooled by a lot of the things that you're getting ready to, not getting ready to, that's being presented in your face. Oh, he should know better. Why? She over 18. She should know better. It's a whole bunch of kinky stuff out here. If she like to be put that thing on her and choked out, how y'all gonna tell that young girl she don't care who doing it. The age not gonna matter. She like being choked out, put that thing on her, and that's just what it is. And then you gonna come and get in a personal business. She put it in the business for money. But that's no different than the doggone child support. Uh-oh, I gotta go. Sorry now, y'all have a good day. Y'all like it. Like I said, if you sit there and you get in the comments, that's fine. Nah, I know we could go on this later. But if you don't want to be known and what it is, all you have to do is not say nothing and nobody will know it's you. Sorry, Nari.